Hey everybody, today's short is going to be illusions. Illusions are a beautiful skill that is used both in acro and dance. So these steps and processes and drills will help you to get that illusion. Make sure you do a cardio and a good lower body stretch before you start working these illusions. To a downward dog. And you'll have your dominant leg stay on the floor and your non-dominant leg will swing up into a needle. Just go ahead and bring it down. Just go ahead and swing it up 5 times. Go ahead, swing and drop. 2, 3, 4, 5. So from there, I'll go ahead and have her do another one while she's down there. She'll do that same needle and then she'll step over to the side. So go ahead and do like 4 more of those. So she's in her downward dog. She kicks the leg up to a needle and then steps over. Now go ahead and speed it up for the last 3. Downward dog, swing and step. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay. So after you get that drill down to where you're consistently getting that leg up and over the top, we'll go ahead and switch to doing those same 2 drills from standing. So she'll just stand where she's at. She'll take her arms, she'll swing down into that same needle that she came from the downward dog, the first drill. And swing that leg up. Go ahead. Okay, and after that one, she'll go ahead and add the leg movement. So she'll swing down and step over with that foot. Swing down, step over. Swing down, step over. Do 2 more for me. Swing down, step over. And you see how her body's naturally starting to smooth out in this drill as she does it more? The transition in the middle becomes easier. So what Kaylee's gonna do is she's gonna face me. She's going to stand on, go ahead and passe, standing on your dominant foot. And then she's just gonna lift her heel and rotate into a quarter turn. Making sure that the rotation comes from the inside of her leg. Go ahead, go again. So the rotation you can see comes from right in here. Go ahead and rotate again. Go ahead, one more time. Okay, so once that you have that consistently where you're able to keep your balance, you're getting that rotation without dropping the heel, then you'll go ahead and add another quarter turn. So you do a half turn. Same thing, keeping lifted up, taking the hip, rotating through the inner thigh, wrapping that heel around. So go ahead and do half turns. Ooh, try and see a little bit higher on releve. There you go. Do 2 more. Lifting and really popping that heel around. Good. So once you have that rotation part done, you'll go ahead and add a small arabesque to that. So you go ahead and hit just a small arabesque. Then you're going to do the same thing. Go ahead and start with a quarter turn. Really lifting up through the hip and hitting that heel. Good. Now that she's done the quarter turn, then once we get comfortable with that, we'll add another quarter. So we'll do a half turn in arabesque. Make sure you're really pulling from the inner thigh. There you go. Go ahead and do that one more time around. Lift and pull. One more. So as you, and I'll have you do it one more time around, but as you start in that low arabesque. As you get to where you're more comfortable with it, go ahead and drop the chest just a little bit more. Bring the foot up a little more. Now, lift and rotate. Now it will get more challenging as you get your chest lower and your leg higher, but what we're really concentrating on is getting that hip rotation to get that heel up and off the floor to get your rotation finished when you start the rotation with the arm. So then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do the, kind of put it together. We'll do the arm swing down to needle and then the step over with a heel pivot. So it'll be very slow. So she'll needle down, walk the hands, rotate the hip. Go ahead and do a quarter turn. So she'll needle down, she'll lift up, and she'll move just a quarter of the way. Good. So go ahead and do a couple more of the full half turn rotation. Put the hands down, walk it around, lifting the heel. Do one more. And to go ahead and do the variations of the illusion. We'll do two-hand illusion, which is the same as what we just did, only at a faster speed. So she'll go ahead and use her hands, and she'll just swing into it a little bit faster. She'll drive the back heel up, lift it over into that step, using that heel rotation, and go ahead. You can put a little bit of weight on those hands to start with, just to get used to that rotation from the heel. Lift the heel, rotate. Good. Now, once you get to where the two-hand illusion is easy or less challenging for you, then we'll go ahead and do it with one hand. So the hand that you will put down will be the hand that is closest to your foot as you step. So for her, she's a righty, so that right hand will go down. She drops the chest. Flips the leg over. Good, and once you get to where you're comfortable with the one arm illusion, then you'll go ahead and switch to using no hands. Go ahead and do no hands. She's got a quick swing, lift, and heel rotation. Now you see from where she started when we first demonstrated the illusion at the beginning, just going through those steps, how much cleaner and how much better the heel rotation was just going through those steps. Do it again. She has a good swing, lift, rotate, and she's finishing nice and strong now. And there you have our illusion.